Hey everybody, Maria here with the Fourth Dimension. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to do a reading for Capricorn. What's going on in the world of my Cap friends? Ooh, somebody's at a distance and they're losing hope. They're losing hope in you. They're struggling, I feel, with having an open heart for this relationship, opening their heart. And like, I kind of get the sense that the distance doesn't help. I'll be straight. And if you've ever had a long distance relationship, you kind of know what I'm talking about. That separation can be really hard to remain intimate and keep the passion going. And that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. Is there's fear that somebody's losing commitment, passion. 3 cards just came out, withdrawn. So somebody's feeling like they're getting away from feeling withdrawn. They're actually thinking you maybe aren't single anymore. That you're going to find somebody. This person is coming out of feeling rejected. I feel like that's part of the issue, is they have probably, in my opinion, this is kind of the vibe I get. It's with influences. So this person's coming out of a feeling abandoned by you or this situation. And part of it is maybe coming out of a spirit of toxicity or overuse. I'm not saying this person's sober, but there it is. Fantasy is, it's like they're awakening, their third eye's opening, and they're trying to get like their mind and their heart are kind of aligning, and they're saying this really can't be sustainable with the distance, right? And it's like somebody's waking up to the fact that just because they have a passion for you, the realistic chance of you moving to them or them moving to you. There's kids, there's jobs, there's obligations, there's there's a lot that's stopping this relationship from actually getting to the next level. Now, this distance, I feel, is a physical distance. However, Cap, you might be dealing with somebody who's emotionally distant, and I just heard avoidant, and I heard emotionally unavailable. And this person, you could live with them and they're not, they might feel like they're on a separate continent. So that's kind of the vibe I'm getting. I'm gonna get 2 more here. There's conflicts. There's a clashing difference, and the conflicts might be you're constantly arguing or not in the same page. Yep. And in agreement with what their beliefs are. I feel like there's a belief in spirituality versus religion or something along that line. It's a belief system. Somebody also might not show their true feelings. So one person's really open, communicative, and very open-minded, and very giving and loving and kind, and giving verbally a lot of what how they feel. They're very, like, they think it's out. It's just out and open. And the other one's way more reserved. I feel like you might be the one that communicates a little bit more, Cap. This is regarding a divine feminine, and I feel like the conflict is you. You are the divine feminine, and I feel like somebody is waiting and hoping that you're going to return someday, and they're not hopeful that this is going to happen, because I have one day in the reverse, and then I have past life. So they are thinking this is possibly the closure of a past life. You might have even said that, like if this person's a twin flame or a past life situation, that this person isn't giving anymore to it. There might be some energy work coming in, and it's considered a fantasy. Somebody's like can't get you off their mind, and I feel like maybe somebody has done some magic, I don't know, love spells, that sort of thing, trying to hold on to you. And this could be karmic in nature with you, divine feminine. This person might be trying to hold on to you. I got like codependent vibes all over this. It's like the devil in the upright. Possibilities, this person like dreams of you constantly. They can't get you out of their mind, and they're hoping that you feel the same. I think they're trying to send you energy telepathically. They can't stop thinking about you, dreaming about you day and night, and they're fantasizing about the time that you two can get together, or reverse it, depending on if you're this person holding on to your other person. They're not seeing clarity. They don't have clarity on where this is going to go, or you're losing the faith. You're losing the hope that this is going to manifest into a full relationship. And you're feeling like this person is coming out of a feeling like they don't have the same amount of pain as you are, and you're highly concerned, or the other way, This person's lacking loyalty in your situation, that they are finding somebody else. I have both of those in the reverse. And the overall energy is family. Somebody is wanting and trying to manifest a family with your person, or you are, and this person either isn't reciprocating, or there is a family that they are attached to that they're not willing to walk away from. Whatever this is, it's the overall energy and the concern, because I'm reading for quite a few caps, but several of you are wanting to have a family with this person, and several of you are, that's the barrier to getting together. That's a lot. Tell me about Cap. What's going on with Capricorn? There's a lot of fear wrapped around this energy. One person's holding on like for dear life. Like seriously, this person may not have texted you, or maybe you blocked them or ghosted them, but it's like the energy has got intermittent vibe. It's not consistent. You're not talking every day. It's kind of fading off, or when you do call, they're not picking up, and then they're not returning the call, but they'll text you at night. It's kind of like fading off. That's part of the fear. This is recovery from a codependent situation. That might be something defending yourself and standing in your faith and saying, listen, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm working, I'm busy. But you're also saying the challenges that I'm struggling with are real. I can't move. I can't just up and leave. And it's putting your person, and I feel like you, in the hangman state. This person sees you as the sun, happiest card in the deck. You make them very, very happy. You have a lot of options, but so do they. And this is, I feel, what you want. Look at that. And I hope, and again, take it as it resonates, but somebody's looking at you as this long-term investment wanting to come in. I think this is what you're trying to manifest with this Knight of, and this King. No, it's what? Knight of Cups with the Seven of Cups, with the Hierophant and the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody wants to invest in this. You've had some time together and you're looking back, or they are, and they're saying this is worth investing in. I want my Cap. I feel this is somebody thinking about you, Capricorn. I have the Death card, the Nine of Wands, ooh, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Four of Cups in the reverse, Three of Swords in the reverse, and the Queen of, is this the Cups? Yeah, Queen of Cups also in the reverse. So, your person, Cap, may be trying to put an ending to a very toxic relationship currently. They're struggling, I feel, with trying to get over that relationship before they come and join you or commit to you or get into anything deeper than maybe the cups, right? The cups and the wands are kind of where they're living. They're not quite investing at the swords or the pentacles, but I do have a Knight of Pentacles, so it's a slow, this is the slowest card, slowest night. It will manifest, but it takes a long time. Is it worth it? Probably, because it is a commitment. It's the highest level and it's on its way, meaning it's actively moving, but it's moving the pace of a snail. I do have the Four of Cups in the reverse, meaning this was either a missed opportunity, or somebody isn't seeing the value in this relationship, or that's the fear, is that somebody's missing the value in this relationship. It is a new approach to problems. This person is probably trying to consider, or you are, take it as it resonates, another alternative, another route to try to gain that passion back and spark this relationship. I believe your person is primarily whoever's pursuing you. I feel like there has been some conflict, and I feel like the distance, either emotionally or physically, isn't helping your situation because there is a definite gap. Remember when I was saying it was sporadically kind of like dwindling down, this passion that you two share? And I feel like this person is trying to take you to calmer waters, but they're just not sure how to do it. They're not sure what the next level is. There you go. They want to commit. They just don't know how. They want to show up for you and be present. I keep hearing being present or engaged, but they can't physically be in your space or emotionally connect at the level you want to commit to. So there's some barriers there. Part of it, I feel, Cap, is a person that you're dealing with is recovering from a really long-standing horrific relationship. And even if it was a long time ago, because some of this could be older energy, but it's recovering from this. And it's also an avoidant. They don't want to ever be in this situation again. So they might be hiding their feelings or not sharing at the level that you did. Like when I first started this reading, I said this person holds back, and you are just like, everything's out on the table. I want to talk about it. Let's talk about our feelings. And this person's like, I really don't want to talk about anything. This person is super, super simple. I love it. Like bullet point. Send me a text with 4 things on it and we'll talk about it. it's like a grocery list. You want to have a dissertation about a mile long. This text is like never ending about all your feelings. And they're like, oh my God, I can't today. This is just too much. That's this feeling. So your communication may overwhelm them. Your passion for them might overwhelm them. Don't take it personal. Not all of you are doing it, but it's present with a few of you. And it's like you want to communicate. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You're showing up committed, ready, serious for the next level. You're asking for, where are we going? What are we doing? What's happening here? I'm not going to uproot, or I don't want you to come here and move in. And, you know, if I'm not, nope, I want a solid plan. I want a blueprint. I want dates. I want to know your action items. And this Cap, whether it be you or them, it's all fluff. It's feathers. It's not really sustainable or really, you know, an action item. It's a wish. This is a wish. And you're like, I'm really not invested in a wish. And I don't really, your person's like, I really don't want to talk about it until there's something to talk about. I feel like maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. It could be, thank you. It could be an Aries. I kind of feel Gemini. You might be dealing with a Gemini, a possible Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, heavy on the cups for sure. This death and rebirth is, I feel like you felt it was over, and maybe it is over. For a handful of you, you ended this. There's a world somewhere in the mix of this. But you're emotionally still tied to your person and vice versa. They haven't let you go either. I just don't think they're going to rush in and reinvest. It's a slow, methodical, strategic plan in their mind, but they're not willing to share it with you. They might have to leave somebody. They might have to uproot. They might have to sell some things. They might have to find a new job. And you want a solution. It sounds like you're pushing for a commitment or some kind of increase of communication, and they're holding back. They're pulling away. There's a lot of chemistry, a lot of passion between the two of you in this on this table. I mean, ecstasy is pretty high, and it's fantasy. So this person is seeing nothing but positive things about you. I have Knight of Wands, King of Wands all over this. It's not about passion, it's about the next level. You're moving from Wands to Swords, and you're looking for an investment and integrity, and you're looking for commitment, and you're looking for, investment, engagement. And this person's like, I'm okay being the King of Wands right now. I'm just not ready to have an Ace of Swords kind of conversation with you. We're not there yet. I'm still healing from the last shit show. I just survived. So that's the vibe. And this person's still thinking about, they're in their own recovery. Whoever I'm reading for is really quiet. Your person is really reserved and holds stuff inside, and they think a lot. This person's a thinker. And I feel like you might be moody. They might be moody. They might be showing up passive aggressive. You are out there. You're not obscure at all. You are telling them every detail, every thought you have, every feeling you feel. Like you're sending songs to this person about you're missing them. This is something you're trying to keep alive through communication, and your person is feeling bad because they can't commit, so they're pulling away because they can't match your energy. I think they want to. They definitely want to even this out, but I just don't think they know how. You're looking for a family, a commitment, a fence, a pick. You want the 10 of Pentacles for sure. You have 10 of Pentacles written all over this. Let's go. Get in the car. Oh, look at that. You are fearful, and I feel like they are as well, that you're going to drop this and walk away. They're not even arguing. And when you argue, there's some kind of passion. I feel there's an energy that says, if you argue with me, you're still in energy. Your energy is showing me you're interested and engaged. And this person's pulled back. They're not. They might have intentions that are cruel. Hold on. There's a handful of you, I think. Strength is tested. There we go. Somebody's looking for fairness, assertiveness. There's an uncertain outlook. That's the definition of the Five of Swords in the reverse. So you don't want to fight, but it's also, I don't know where we're going with this. If I am not your favorite reader, I don't know. So I just said this whole dissertation, and then the card comes out to validate that. I have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, the Knight of Swords in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords in the upright. Ooh, ouch. So I feel you feel, hey, help me here, help me. I got the Star and the Two of Pentacles as well. So I feel somebody's looking, I feel like possibly you, switch it if it doesn't resonate. Somebody's looking at the other person as an in and out energy, hot and cold, juggled. You feel juggled. You feel mishandled, dropped. The Queen of Swords is I've shared all my feelings. I've left it all out here, and you're pulling back is making me want to draw my sword. I'm defensive and I'm going to be protecting myself now. That's the energy you're taking. You're like, okay, let's go. The Knight of Swords rushing in, not happening. It's in the reverse. You find this person to be deceitful. You find their quietness to be elusive and non-committal. And you have the Queen of Wands. I think it's Queen of Wands. I need my glasses. I'm that old. Yeah, the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So this might be you being a little aggressive or assertive. Maybe even demanding a handful of you. Is I want to know where we're going, what's happening. It's obstinance, and it's not just relaxing and letting the canoe go down the river. It's reacting to it, and that's fear. Fear that you're being abandoned again, lied to again, cheated on again, just because there's some physical distance or emotional distance. That's what's happening. Is there's a gap, there's an energy gap, and you're looking at this person as being deceitful. Let's find out, shall we? Excuse me, I have noises. I only video after work now. And people have to eat cereal, you know. So I have the King of Swords in the reverse. You see this person as malicious. Cap, you see this person as plotting, obstinate, harsh, severe, ruthless, and manipulative. And I feel like their quietness is just quietness. I don't feel like this person is doing this. I do feel like there is a sense of lack of commitment for sure. But I don't think their lack of commitment means they've stepped out of their energy for you. I just feel like they can't give you a commitment. Not all this will resonate. I have a King of Cups in the reverse. Lack of emotional intelligence. Bum, bum, bum. So this person may not have the capability to talk to you. And it's about the King of Cups in the upright has control over this emotion. In the reverses, they might come in and just sob. They might just throw up and scream and yell and cry because they are being threatened now by you pulling back. I have Judgment in the reverse, meaning it's failure to face the facts. This thing might be over for several of you. It also is a delay, and what I said down here with the Knight of Pentacles, the slowest moving. So the delay is that wishes may be fulfilled, but it might not be in your timeline. It might be divine timing, right? Because this person, if you were to rush into a relationship with this person thinking that they're just wanting or willing themselves to not be committed, you might F up a future opportunity because they were never ready and they're not healed yet. So you're forcing your relationship in here, or vice versa. It may be sabotaging this relationship down the road. I have the Eight of Wands in the reverse, meaning, you know, they might actually come in and talk to you, but it's intermittent, which makes you jealous. You know, they're going to tell you they love you, and you say, well, they're love bombing me. I don't think so. They don't know what else to say. They're like, please don't freak out, but I do love you. I'm just not going to get in my car and immediately drive 4 states to you, or across the country or across the world to join you without a plan. I just can't do that. Yeah, you see this person as hiding and being deceptive and holding things back. You don't see the good side. This person is strategic. It's King of Swords. And they are strategic, has a plan. They are upright. And the King of Pentacles, excuse me. So the King of Pentacles actually comes up with a plan, has a strategy, is solid. They're a good character, and they're intelligent, steady, reliable, and provider. And that's what the vibe I get. This left-brained overthinker isn't going to promise you something they can't deliver, and they sure as shit aren't going to show up half-ass for you. They're going to come full circle and give you a plan that makes sense and be reliable and provide for you, but they're not going to promise you something just because you want to hear it. Sorry, this is not the typical message I give for you all, Cap, but there's somebody, maybe just 1 or 2 of you, that are struggling with this, and this is your reading, okay, is that you're losing faith in this relationship. And the truth is, right, rewind this whole thing, watch it again. Man, I am so sorry about the interruptions. I got dogs and people eating cereal and washing dishes. They're all gone now, so it should be quiet. They are struggling with opening their heart. They're still healing from this situation, whenever it was, however long it was. They're struggling, and they're withdrawing from you. They're trying to heal and they're trying to show up for you, but they're not quite healed. So you fighting for this isn't helpful. They want what you want, but in their timeline. They're just not going to be willy-nilly. This might take a few years. They might see you as putting pressure on them as a red flag, and they're pulling back, right? Because you're not patient. Sorry, I'm going to call it as it is. They're fearful that you're not willing to wait out for the new beginning that's valuable. The person I'm reading about is highly strategic, but also doesn't have the capacity to share as I'm sharing with you. I feel like they are feeling a bit hopeless, and they're feeling like this will not come time. And I feel like healing is in the reverse. It's a slow heal. It's a very slow moving energy. They might be cleansing their space, their time. They might be, the Four of Swords and the Hermit and the Hangman, which you have here, all represent into me I see. So they're going within and kind of like looking at, well, how did this get off this past relationship with the person they're healing about? Whether I feel it's like a long-standing relationship, or they got cheated on, or there's a huge painful break in this past relationship, and you might have met this person immediately following or close to the end of that thing, and they're not, even if it's been 2 years that they've been divorced or whatever, 3, they haven't recovered from that fully. They still feel like they were the loser, they took an L in that situation, and they don't want to do it. They don't want to fumble you. They don't know how to use their words. As I tell my kids, use your words, talk to me. Now they're in their 20s, their little brains are just beginning to finalize and formulate. You might be dealing with somebody a little older than that. Yeah, they're actually wanting to be successful with you. I feel, be patient with them. They're reminiscing. They're going on there they're going within and trying to genuinely discern. I don't know how else to say this. What's real from crap from fact. And I have the divine masculine also in the reverse. So they're not quite healed. They're not quite the divine masculine. They're still struggling with that. And then the final is conflicted in the reverse. Decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. You might have known this person as a player, right? And they're coming out of it. They're trying to come out of this heart fog and this head fog, and they're trying to clear up their life. They're trying to create a foundation. So there's a lot of energy here that shows me they just don't move as quick as you, and they are not a quick processor. This person has to unpack a lot of emotions, and each thing they take out of that box that they're unpacking is excruciatingly painful to look at, because they're taking ownership of what they could have done better in that last relationship that maybe could have helped it. Not saying they want it back so they don't do it again. That's the energy. Avoiding, blocking, and pushing away. That's their energy right now. They're currently running away from you because you're showing genuine love, and they're not really feeling like they are lovable. Or if they do, they don't really trust it. They know that you love them. I feel like they're I don't understand. Why me? Why are they so what? They're, you know what I mean? Why are they coming after me so heavy? Why are they chasing me? Because they know you're a soulmate. This is somebody that knows you are super important to them. They just don't, and they don't trust that. They don't trust their intuition. That's the Four of Swords, the Hangman. I haven't seen the Hermit out yet. They're not. I don't feel like they're quite to Hermit stage. I feel like this person may have overindulged in stuff. We'll just use it like that to get over the pain of this breakup. But this person is trying to let go of that too. So that's a slow heal. They're still wanting you. They still find you very sexy. They still want to get to know you. And they're losing their resentment from their past broken heart. And they're coming through this. I don't feel like you owe them an apology. And they're stuck in the thinking. And they're trying to discern, do I owe you an apology for holding my boundaries? I don't think I do. But maybe I do. So they're working on it. They might have a spying energy or a cat. Maybe I feel maybe this might be you, as you're trying to discern if they're cheating on you, if there's a third party, especially if you have a fight or you keep pressing for a commitment that they're not ready to give. So it's kind of like we're sabotaging our own relationships out of fear of abandonment across the board, straight up. Somebody's going to jump in and just say, I'm in. That's the energy. That's the final. Aren't you glad you stuck around this long? It took me a minute to get there. But that was kind of the energy. I'm like, are these two ever going to get together? Yes. It's not probably in the fashion you think. Yeah, the Magician in the reverse, the Ten of Pentacles on the side, the Strength on the side, and the Five of Wands on the side. This person's going through challenges, struggling, trying to come out of it. Like I hear court for child support. Somebody's trying to move. Somebody's trying to get their credit together. I see somebody trying get their life together. Finally, like for real, this person's really doing the work, but it's not as fast as like it's not at a snap of, like you should have all your crap together. No, this person's taken a few years in pain and misery, and now they're trying to, him, her, whatever, trying to crawl out of the deep hole they put themselves in of self-pity and resentment and sadness and remorse and guilt and shame and all the things. Now they're just trying to crawl out of that hole and find some light. And they're trying to find their strength. They're not out of the hole yet. That's why it's on the side. And they definitely want this. They don't trust this. They have the 10 of Pentacles. They just lost a 10 of Pentacles, what they thought. They invested in the wrong thing. And they're looking back at this relationship with you saying, is this something I want to invest in? They're going to jump in. The Magician is insecurity. So in the upright, the Magician is, I have everything I need. I'm confident. I'm secure. I'm going to go out and conquer. In the reverse is, I got nothing to offer. That's the vibe. Why do you love me? I am not secure. I have 2 nickels to my name. I just went through horrific legal issues, headaches, problems, baby mama drama, ex-wife, ex-husband, all the things and the stuff. I've lost jobs, all the things, all the stuff that goes with all the behavior of this. That's this feeling. This person is just barely crawling out of this hole, trying to find healing. And they see you as very healing, and you're kind of possibly not trusting this person because either I feel like it's a physical distance. For a lot of you I'm reading, there's a gap. I don't care if it's across the street, there's a gap. All right, if not across the states or in another country, you are definitely struggling with trust. Both of you are. Isn't that funny how we trigger each other? Man. And this person triggers the crap out of you. Page of Swords. Somebody's going to come forward and have a conversation. This also means spying. There it is. I had double confirmation on that. But they're not running anymore. They're not running from you anymore. They're not chasing anybody. They're standing in their own, and they're trying to discern, what do I want? I'm looking at my life, how far I've come so far, all the things I've invested in. It's like they're sitting in this space. I swear, I've had this feeling before. I had this feeling right before I got sober. That'll tell you a little bit. I thought, wow. And I looked around, and my life was in shambles, and all my best decisions put me in the chair around the tables in recovery. My best decision making put me in a place of needing other people's assistance. So I can't trust my thinking. That's this person. They don't trust their feelings. They don't trust their emotions. They don't trust their thinking. So they're trying to strategize with the little bit of sense they have that they trust, and they're trying to make it make sense to everybody. And they're full of fear of loss, and they're fearing you're going to leave them. They can't move at your pace. They don't have anything to offer you. And they're just like, okay, there's another loss. I'm waiting for the other shoe to fall. That's the vibe. I'm waiting for the other shoe to fall. So Cap, this is what's happening in your world. This is a lot. I do believe that they're going to jump in, and there's justice, I think, and the Page of Cups. Yay, I got to finally end on a high note. Thank you, Spirit. So I feel like this person will come forward if you take your foot off the gas a little bit and quit pressuring this person. And I know, please, for the love of God, don't send me a million comments about, that's not me. He did, she did. I don't care. I love you all. Like I said, this might be for 1 or 2 Capricorns. If it ain't your reading, it's not. And I apologize. I'm going to stay authentic to the cards I pull. That's who I am. I maybe will catch you next time. But Capricorn, somebody's hurting a lot, and they're afraid of your love. They're afraid of this commitment falling through. They're afraid of investing in something when they don't have anything to invest in. You're still sticking around, and you might be pulling back, and they might be pulling back. As you know, it's that teeter-totter. If you pull back, I'm going to rush, and if I pull back, you're going to rush in. They're not doing that anymore. They're not going to do this chaser runner thing, and that's what they're recognizing, and vice versa. I think that was old school, and now they're growing up. They're kind of realizing, okay, I want to go to the next level, but it's going to be on my pace because I can't invest more than I got. That's the vibe. All right, so what could they say if they were communicative and if they were in touch with their feelings? There's a lot of ifs in this statement. I don't know where it is. Is it in this one? 1 second, y'all. That's a cool deck, though. Oh, yes, this one. All right, it's from the Lover Oracle. Tell me about Capricorn. What would they say? What would this person say to Capricorn? Will this pain ever stop? That's part of it. And that's the old one. And it's in the reverse, so I feel like it is. Like, be patient with me. I'm coming out of the pain. Why do I feel this way? And again, I feel like they feel like you're a soulmate, and they weren't as energetically connected to their last person, although it created a lot of pain and loss and guilt and shame, and they got to unpack that. But they have a deep love for you. Like, cannot stop thinking about you. I am the man. Look at that. That's I just saw somebody doing a mantra. Like, they are trying to manifest themselves into a better headspace. That's awesome. They are the man, and they might be telling you, I may not be the man now, but I'm on the way. I have the divine masculine kind of coming out of their shell. And it says, don't put up with my BS. And it's in the reverse, saying, I know you're kind of putting up with it currently, but it's not bullshit. It's really, like, truly coming out of my space. Okay, what else is for Cap? I'm coming out of it myself, he's saying. It could be a female energy. It doesn't matter. I love that. I am the man. I am the man. Usa, usa. All right. I can't stop thinking about you. Heavy energy. Heavy energy, Cap. And it says, don't wait for me, please. And it's in the reverse. They want you to wait for them, but it's going to take them a minute. It's that Knight of Pentacles. Slow roll. Last card. Is this the one? Life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing, and I miss your light. There it is. If that doesn't put a cherry on the top of this reading, I don't know what is, because that's the feeling I have with this person. They love the crap out of you. So, Kat, this is your reading. I super appreciate you watching. If you're not getting notifications of when I upload new content, please check your notification bell and ensure that you're subscribed. Thank you so much for the donations, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the positive comments to each other to uplift and support each other. That's what this channel is about. I cannot thank you enough for just being a part of this ride and this journey with me. And until next time, Kat, love and light. Take care.